The Transformers franchise has been a box office juggernaut, bringing in billions worldwide with its explosive action, giant robot battles, and iconic characters. But just how successful has each film been at the box office? Let's break down the numbers and see how Optimus Prime and the Autobots have dominated theaters over the years, despite some mixed feelings from fans. We won't touch on any animated features in this list, such as the original Transformers the movie or the recently released Transformers 1. I'll package those two in another video if you guys are interested. Transformers 2007, the beginning of a billion-dollar franchise. In 2007, Michael Bay and Steven Spielberg brought Transformers to the big screen, and audiences were blown away. With a mix of groundbreaking CGI and a fresh take on the classic 80s franchise, the film became a massive hit. With a budget of $150 million, it grossed $709 million worldwide. A fresh take on a beloved franchise, strong nostalgia appeal, and revolutionary special effects had people rolling out to theaters in droves. This movie proved that the Transformers could be a major live-action blockbuster and set the stage for what's to come. Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen, 2009. Bigger, louder, and even more explosions. 2 years later, Michael Bay cranked up the action to 11 with Revenge of the Fallen. While the film was criticized for its chaotic plot and questionable humor, that didn't stop it from becoming a box office monster. With a budget of $200 million, it grossed $836 million worldwide. Riding the hype from the first movie and promising an even more action-packed spectacle, this film sucked fans right back into the mayhem for a second round. Despite mixed reviews, audience couldn't resist going back to the theater to see the Transformers in live action, allowing it to gross even more than the first film. Transformers: Dark of the Moon, 2011, the billion-dollar milestone. With the trilogy's finale, Dark of the Moon, Michael Bay managed to deliver an even more ambitious and action-packed foray, featuring that epic battle for Chicago. On a budget of $195 million, it grossed $1.12 billion worldwide. This film took advantage of 3D ticket sales while having an improved story over the previous film and a massive global appeal. This was the first Transformers film to cross the billion-dollar mark, solidifying its status as one of the biggest franchises in Hollywood. Transformers: Age of Extinction. Dinobots and global domination. 2014's Age of Extinction brought major changes, a new cast led by Mark Wahlberg, new villains, and the introduction of the fan-favorite Dinobots, well, at least the Bayverse interpretation. The budget on this film was $210 million, and it grossed $1.1 billion worldwide. This film owes a lot of its earnings to its huge success in China, where it became the highest-grossing film at the time. With a character refresh, the movie still stalled with fans and critics but managed to dominate the global market, proving that Transformers was bigger than ever. Transformers: The Last Knight. The fall of the franchise. All good things must come to an end, or at least take a step back. The Last Knight was the lowest grossing mainline Transformer film at that time. It had a budget of $217 million and grossed only $605 million worldwide. Call it franchise fatigue or just overall disapproval from the fan base. Either way, this King Arthur Optimus Prime crossover didn't get the people going on the same level. After years of domination, the franchise hit a low point, leading to a much-needed course correction. Make sure to comment, like, subscribe if you like this video. It'll help the algorithm and get me to do more videos like this. Bumblebee, 2018. A fresh start. Enter Bumblebee, the first Transformers spin-off directed by Travis Knight. Stripping away the massive destruction in favor of a heartfelt, character-driven story, the film won over critics and fans alike. Its budget was $135 million, and it grossed $468 million worldwide. Strong storytelling and nostalgia for classic G1 designs carried this film to the finish line. Although it made less than the previous entries, it was praised for its emotional depth and marked a new direction for the franchise. Transformers: Rise of the Beast, 2023. A new era. The latest installment, Rise of the Beast, expanded the Transformers universe by introducing the Maximals and setting up even bigger crossovers. On a budget of $195 million, it grossed $439 million worldwide. Bringing in Beast Wars fans, a new lead character, and a refreshed origin story, as well as teasing future G.I. Joe connections, this movie slightly clawed its way back into Transformers fans' pockets. While it didn't match the billion-dollar heights of earlier films, it set the stage for what's next in the Transformers saga. So to sum it up, Transformers with a budget of $150 million took home $709 million. Revenge of the Fallen cost $200 million and returned $836 million. Dark of the Moon transformed $195 million into $1.12 billion. Age of Extinction kept things alive with a budget of $210 million, snatching $1.1 billion in the process. The Last Knight's $217 million managed a still respectable $605 million. Bumblebee's $135 million budget received $468 million, and Rise of the Beast with a budget of $195 million grossed $439 million, bringing the Transformers live-action total budget over $1.3 billion and its box office gross over $5.2 billion. So what is the future of the Transformers at the box office? From billion-dollar blockbusters to spin-offs that reinvent the franchise, Transformers has had an incredible journey at the box office. With new movies on the horizon, the legacy of these robots in disguise is far from over. Will the upcoming Transformers G.I. Joe crossover be enough to revitalize the franchise? Can it bring it past its once billion-dollar glory, or will it run out of gas right in front of our eyes? What's your favorite Transformers movie? Let us know in the comments. Be sure to comment, like, subscribe if you like this video. It'll help out the algorithm and get me to do more videos like this.